This is The Wave, your one and only weekly show on all things money. I'm your host, Miss KK, and on this show, we get to unpack all topics related to personal, family, and business finances. My hope is that as we conclude on each topic, you are better equipped to make the next right financial decision. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are already a subscriber, an awesome appreciation to you guys for always interacting and helping us grow this amazing community. This morning I was busy reviewing our driving school festive season special, and I actually realized that all the companies are going to be doing their festive season special, rightfully so, because they need to try and make sure that they sell enough goods and services to actually buffer up their cash flow, because the fact that most of the companies are going to be closing in December, our customers are going to be going on holiday, and when they come back from holiday they won't have enough money to actually spend on the goods and services that they are likely to spend on. So if the companies don't sell enough goods and they don't have enough cash flow now in November, early December, they are likely to struggle to meet their operational needs in December and in January. But what does that mean for us as consumers? So for the businesses, they are trying to protect their interest, but for us as consumer, we are likely to be at a disadvantage. Also, with us that have been working throughout the year, you might be feeling worn out, so it might be the best time for you to take a holiday. So that simply means you are expecting some upfront costs that generally aren't in your budget, and if you haven't paid your holiday throughout the year, you're going to be taking a lump sum from either your salary or your savings. And for some of us that are at the end of the spectrum, we might even be using credit cards as well as personal loans to pay for those holidays. So the one thing I want to highlight, when I was scrolling through Facebook, I actually bumped in a payment holiday advertisement. So I just wanted to make sure that we all understand what a payment holiday is, what a payment holiday was designed to do, and what are some of the key terms of a payment holidays, and what are your other alternatives if you don't want to take part into payment holidays. So really, payment holidays came at the forefront last year when COVID hit, and it was mainly being implemented by banks. And it was just trying to help the customers that were really distressed, that didn't expect to find themselves in a situation like that. So last year when Corona hit, a lot of companies did salary cuts. Some people got, their salary cut up to 60%. So that meant that all of a sudden things you were able to afford, you can no longer afford, and you needed to make ends meet with whatever was left from your employer. So the bank stepped in and they gave customers payment holiday ranging from 3 months to 12 months. And some of them were actually extended to 36 months. For example, companies in the tourism industry are still trying to recover from the impact of coronavirus. Therefore, you expect those companies to have a much longer payment holiday than the rest of us. So that's what payment holidays are for, to help you navigate into a situation that found you in a commitment that you all of a sudden don't know what to do with it, because the circumstances that led to that are sort of beyond your control. That was the reason for payment holidays. How the payment holidays work is mainly two ways. Number one, there is a payment holiday that gives you a complete stop at everything. Meaning, if you have a loan with a particular bank, for example, they will stop accruing interest on your loan. They will stop requiring you to make any payment during that payment holiday. So let's just use an example for argument's sake. Let's say 3 months. So during those 3 months, they won't charge you any payment. Any interest, and they won't expect you to make any payment. And they put literally a hold on your account to say, we are going to lift this hold after 3 months. And then this customer would resume as everything would be normal after 3 months. That's the first strategy that you're given. The second option is they suspend the payments from you. That means they don't expect you to make any payments, but they continue to accrue the interest within those 3 months, and that interest is capitalized on the loan, meaning it's added on top of the loan. So in this situation, your loan is going to be higher after the payment holiday, with the interest that is accrued in the 3 months that you are not paying. But it will still be a favorable position to find yourself in if you are really not able to make the payment. And if you had defaulted on those payments, maybe the bank would have repossessed your car or repossessed your house. So generally, they give you enough time to try and sort something out so that you can get back on your feet and start resuming with your payment as normal. So that is how the payment holidays work. But what I'm currently seeing with these payment holidays that are currently, associated with sales and festive season, what they're likely to do is they're wanting you to commit now, take possession or take ownership of the goods and services now, use it for the next 3 months, and after 3 months, that's when you start paying. So they are sort of saying, enjoy it while it lasts, while you don't have to pay for it, and then we'll start deducting the money later. The problem with that is you are spending your future income, and you are spending on the promise that your facts and circumstances are going to be the same 3 months from now. But we know life is always not the way, it doesn't always turn out the way we want to be. So 3 months down the line, you could have lost your job. There could have been a significant event that might have happened in your life such that you won't be able to commit to actually start making that payment under the payment holiday now after it has lapsed. Or you simply have a change of mind such that you don't want to commit to that thing anymore. So I just want you to understand, why are you going for the payment holiday? Is it really because you want to buy that thing now and you are taking advantage of this holiday that is being given? Or perhaps you are scoring significantly in terms of you are being given a discount and you are actually also being given this payment holiday. And what are you actually doing with your income during this 3 months that the holiday is running? Are you saving that income, or are you simply spending it such that you worry about the problem in 3 months time? So that's what I want you to sort of think about, and also be aware when you are making these choices. In addition, you also need to realize that payment holidays are not the only way to buy something. If you are not sure about something at this point in time, or if you don't have enough money to actually buy that thing at this point in time, you can also consider the labor option. The difference between a payment holiday and labor option nearly work, not more or less the same, but a labor option is you start making payment and you only get the goods out of the shop once you are done with the payment. Whereas the payment holidays, you get the good, you start using it, and then after the free period has lapsed, you actually start making payment. So it requires discipline to make sure that you don't put yourself in a situation that comes January, you are going to be struggling, in as much as they are taking care of their cash flow needs now, and it can also act as a means of companies to get rid of clearance stock. So they have all the stock, it's going out of fashion, seasons are changing. So they are basically saying, let's get rid of this by incentivizing our customers to pay for it now, so that in January, all we need to do is worry about collecting payment and we are done with the stock, and we actually have room for new stock that's coming in. So when looking at these things, look at it in both ways. What is it benefiting the customer, the company that is giving me this offer, and what am I benefiting from this offer? So that's what I wanted to highlight on payment holidays. Black Friday deals are gonna come up, Christmas deals are gonna come up, it's gonna come up with all these festive season holidays. So make sure that whatever you're signing yourself up, you're not spending your future income, and also you are not committing to things that you're going to regret. That's about it from me today. Very brief, and I hope you learned one thing or two. Until next time, it's goodbye, and please stay safe.